Hi guys, what's going on? Welcome back to a new video. Today I have with me Dr. Grosse-Ruyken, which is the founder and CEO of PTGR.ag, and I want to talk to him and do a little interview about so you can get more information with regards to the company. So I want to start this little interaction with asking you, tell us about yourself, walk us through your background and experience, and yeah, let's get started.
Yes, thank you very much for inviting me, Max. So to talk a little bit about myself, so I have a financial background. I did my PhD in US and Germany. I was at the ETH in Zurich, and then I was almost a decade with Credit Suisse and UBS and the private and wealth management before I started, so to say, to focus on digital finance. And since ever then, it's pretty exciting.
Great. So I know that PTGR.ag is with regards focused on consultancy packages, but what does it do exactly? If you can go into greater depth as to what PTGR does.
Yeah, sure. So basically, we professionally structure investment ideas of our clients in the digital finance ecosystem. So mainly within crypto investing. We focus on retail, but also on professional clients, as well as institutional clients. And here we, so to say, support them in making better decisions. Better decisions means, of course, decisions with better value at risk results, and of course a good performance over the investment period.
Mm-hmm. And I was wondering, how did you get into cryptocurrency yourself?
Yeah, so basically, I would say we all are still first movers, but I was not probably the first mover. I was, as mentioned already, long time in banking. I knew about it. I didn't take it too serious. Again, it's like the typical scenario. You know it, but you don't do anything. And then when it gets the first momentum, then I was getting more interested in it. I had no idea about actually what it is. It doesn't mean if you have a financial background that you really know about the blockchain ecosystem and how it works. As you know, there are different parameters. There's investment side, there's the regulatory side, there's the IT side, and so on. So I got randomly into it by pumping into an event in Dubai, and everybody had a couple of millions in wallet, and I was thinking, okay, I think they do something smart. That means they invest and they try to become financially independent, and so I said, okay, I have to also go into that. But then I was in front of a big problem because I didn't have the time. I was 100% working. And at the same time, I was very much interested, but I didn't have knowledge, and I didn't want to just pump into something and then find out that this cryptocurrency doesn't have a use case, or this is just a scam and stuff like that. And we currently have around 20,000 cryptocurrencies, and I can be very honest here that probably even not 50 are really the ones where you should go into. So there's very selected portfolio of cryptocurrencies which are very appealing. So I did a lot of research. I went to university and stuff like that, and all this knowledge we now transfer to our clients for their benefits.
Next question I wanted to ask you is, obviously we've entered a bear market for cryptocurrencies, and it's kind of difficult time now that we're seeing firms like Celsius being under the bridge a bit with bankruptcy filing and enabling its users to actually pull out money. So there's a lot of fear in the crypto market. Do you believe that the bankruptcy filing of major cryptocurrencies like Celsius or other have been a threat to the overall crypto industry?
I wouldn't say a threat, but for example, also the Luna case was pretty huge. So, you have the believers and you have those who don't believe in it. And of course, if something like this happens, then that gives a lot of a lot of arguments for those who don't believe in it. I try to stay here neutral in a way and look into the facts, And definitely, you know, if you have bigger players on the market and they over leverage themselves or they didn't fulfill all their processes in a compliant way, and that's a problem which we also face and which we see really on a daily basis, that it's not everything good which is not regulated. So a certain you know, regulation does make sense. So I appreciate the efforts of the different governments. I just hope it will not be over-regulated again like we had it after the financial crisis. Definitely these major events, negative events, they have a negative impact on the whole ecosystem, and it means, you know, people get more scared, stuff like this. But at the end, you know, if you think a little bit anti-cyclically and you think, okay, what should we do when the blood is on the street? I think it gives a lot of good entry points, and you know, this washing out of some players where you know, not all, let's say, processes and business models were really thought through or were completely over leveraged is also a good sign for the future.
Great. And then my next question is, obviously we've entered a while ago a crypto market bear, a crypto winter, where a lot of the market has been down drastically from its high of, for example, Bitcoin 60,000 back in the time. Do you think that we are out of this crypto winter, that there's been some sort of stabilization in the market? What's your opinion on the current situation?
Yes, so at the moment now we're not yet out, and we are rather still on a hold. It's like, it's not that, you know, it's probably will dump again by minus 50%. I don't believe in that scenario. There's a certain likelihood, but it's rather below 5%. We get a lot of good parameters the last weeks. In particular, Ethereum did a good job with plus 100%, and other smaller coins, old coins as well. But nevertheless, we see also, particularly on Bitcoin, that, you know, we're always in the range between 25 and 18k, and as long as we don't go through 25 and then reach above 30 and stuff like this, definitely we are still in a crypto winter. We don't know ourselves when it will change, but definitely when the next race or the next bull run starts, I could imagine can be significantly positive.
Okay. Now, I know that PTGR focuses on advisory packages, and you have a whole branch which is dedicated towards consultancy and advisory, but I know that you also offer educational program, and why did you pick the educational route, and what's that choice behind that?
Yes, so exactly, we have our SDAA unit, our Strategic Digital Asset Advisory. So we have here four packages, mainly the basic, the advanced, the pro, and the partnership package. Every package has different services underlying. Depends then also on the client, what he wants to invest, how much he wants to invest, how long he wants to invest, and many other things which you need to clarify before we start to collaborate together. The good thing is also we never hold assets under management. It's always the client, so he doesn't have a counterparty risk with us. Regarding the education, so myself, after my PhD, I was long-term and still at universities teaching classes. I have intrinsic motivation to do so, to transfer knowledge, and in particular in the blockchain ecosystem, Web 3.0 and so on. You know, not a lot of players and clients and people in general know a lot about it. And before we repeat it daily, we thought, why not wrapping this also in particular programs? So we have two very good running programs, which shows a little bit the crypto ecosystem, but also then the crypto investing as a utility out of that. You definitely will have a crypto wallet afterwards, where we show you how it would work. And then we have 9 power sessions where we go into different areas like DeFi, Metaverse, NFT, and so on. It is a good thing because we also collaborate here with different universities. We're just setting up something in University of Zurich, it's a financial department. So I think it's a good thing here to collaborate, and education is a big thing. In particular, also when you see that companies joining the Metaverse, the NFT ecosystem. Then it doesn't help when they have 100 million followers, but less than 5% know what to do with it. So also here a lot of education is needed.
Great. And my final question, and I think a lot of people wonder, what's your goal, like your end goal of PTGR? Obviously, you have different broad focus, whether it's through education, advisory, as well as consultancy packages. What's your goal with PTGR?
Yeah, basically we aim to become the leading advisor on a global scale for all digital finance solutions. We also plan to have our own crypto wealth management entity as well as a crypto hedge fund. Looking forward what the next, would say, 2 to 3 years bring us, but I'm very excited about it.
Great. Now, thank you so much for joining us, Dr. Grosse-Ruyken. And guys, please make sure, if you have some time, I strongly support this company. I think they have great stuff coming ahead of them. And I think you should check it out in the description. I'll make sure to, if you're looking to book a private consultation with Grosse-Ruyken himself, you can make that with the first link in the description. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it insightful, and make sure to catch you in the next one. See you next time. Bye.